last week or maybe 2 weeks ago, the Prime Minister, in one of his utterances in his outings, stated clearly that the plan for the Antigua Labour Party is to have persons who are now working in Barbuda become registered in Barbuda to vote, so that we can have a result different to what we have had over the years, where there's a one vote difference and that sort of thing. I have heard the Honourable Trevor Walker coming out clearly saying that it's something that they're keeping their eyes on and will try to fight to the very end. I would like to get your take on that.
The Prime Minister and the Labour Party are clearly desperate. And so what they're doing now, they're going to try every known trick in the book in order to give themselves an unfair advantage. What the Prime Minister is saying is foolishness. The law is very, very, very clear. Our voting is based on residency. That's what it's based on. If you are in a constituency and you own a business, that doesn't give you the right to vote in that constituency because you own a business and you earn an income in that constituency. If you work in that constituency, it does not give you a right to vote in that constituency because you work in that constituency. You must be resident, ordinarily resident in that constituency. And so you must have decided, and there are a number of cases that will guide the court, if it has to go to court, as to what constitutes residence. But for sure, residence is not coming over to work in the day and going back in the evening. Residence is not working over the period of the week and going back home on the weekends. That's not residency. Residency is where you are. You pack up your bundle, your charge bundle, and this is where you now live. And I would think that there may be one or two who may have migrated, but to suggest that there's this mass of workers who are now going to qualify to vote in a different constituency, namely Barbuda, because they commute to work, that is utter foolishness. And he's really just misleading people if he knows what the real situation is.
I can't even give an example in Antigua because Antigua is such a small landmass. But I'm thinking of a place like Jamaica, for example, where persons from the rural area commute to Kingston, but they are not, you understand?
Of course.
There's a difference, but these are people who every day go back and forth via the sea, but they come back home to live. But perhaps you need to make it clear what it is that the Representation of the People Act says when it comes to being resident in a constituency.
The Representation of the People Act says that you must be ordinarily resident in the constituency for a period of 6 months. You must be resident there for 6 months in order to qualify. So the mere fact that you've been working there for the past year or the past 6 months, that wouldn't be enough to allow you to qualify. You must be resident there, not just working there.